Yeah, he is. Come on now. The Summer League champ, baby. All right, now, be honest. How does it feel?
Man, I don't know, man. It's just Summer League.
What,
Like,
just
I feel like I'm just getting started right now.
Oh, you definitely just heating up, though. Come on now.
I am seeing lots of positive engagement on social.
Oh,
Let's
yeah?
hear a little bit. MP won't admit it, but he loves that stuff.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Admit it. Like, I mean, yes, I'm human, but, you know, I like compliments too.
Especially when they're deserved.
I tell you.
Imagine not wanting MP over Shep. Could never be me, fam. I'm going to name my firstborn son after MP.
That's cap.
Wow.
No, that's cap.
Hey, Ashley, you want to just, read it with feeling next time? Just a suggestion.
Yo. Thank you for the recap and all, but I was, hoping that maybe we could, look forward and talk about something that's possibly coming up, you know?
Okay. Eyes on the prize. I love it. All right, Ashley, go.
You have a meeting with Freddie Novak,
Okay.
new head of brand and marketing. He wants to talk to you about some of the PR initiatives he's spearheading. Lots of data-driven stuff, how to leverage research into results. I think you'll like it.
Yeah, I actually read an article about him in the Pin Down. He's a very, very interesting hire.
That's right.
Very.
Oh, and just to put this on your radar, we got you a spot on Top Takes Daily.
Let's get it.
Yeah, we don't have a date set just yet, but it should be sometime in the next 2 weeks, and it's going to be a great opportunity to take control of the post-draft narrative.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, is there anything else that we got?
That's it for now.
Mainly, we just want you to focus on ball, man.
Man, y'all taking care of everything. I appreciate it. Like, for real.
You already know, this ain't our first rodeo, kid. Oh, well, it is Mila's first rodeo.
Okay, technically it's your second, so...
Oh,
Not
I've
that
been as the old
different.
MP since like 8th grade. That's like
Oh,
Wait,
did you
20
manage the
rodeos
old
easy.
MP?
Wait, hold
I never knew that.
on. Hold on. We're not talking about MP here.
Wait,
At all.
Bro, come on, man. I mean, this whole agency is devoted to you right now. You can't be jealous, are you?
Fam, you serious right now? I'm just joking. Relax. Smile, man.
That's funny. Look, go to your meeting with Freddie and then holla at me when you're done.
All right, fam.
Ricky,
gone.
text Ricky I'm canceling lunch.
You feel good about all this?
I feel great.
Okay, good.
feel good.
It's a long-term game, you know what I mean? Just taking it step by step.
That's it. That's all we could do right now.
Pace ourselves.
Let's do it.
Okay. Getting top takes on the phone.
All right.
Hey yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10, and welcome to episode 3 of our Mycareer walkthrough, which just happens to be our Road to 99 / Maxim Builds Out series. Now, after episode 2 of this series, I decided to put up a community poll, because I ain't gonna lie to you, we were killing it in the Summer League, but the big issue here is I'm gonna be running the whole NBA season on Hall of Fame. And if I want to do that, I needed a little bit of a boost. So I put up a poll basically asking how you guys wanted me to go ahead with this series. Whether you wanted it to be no money spent, in which case there was going to be a whole lot of swearing from me. Whether you wanted me to start off with 100k VC, in which case, I was going to be smooth and get some buckets. Or whether you wanted me to just generally spend as much money as I can maxing the build out. Now, the most voted for item happened to be spending 100k VC, but because 2K doesn't offer that as a single package, we went with 75k and maxed out these specific attributes, improving our mid-range 3-ball, ball handle, speed with ball, pass accuracy slightly, perimeter defense, and speed and excel. My main thinking behind this was I am expecting to clamp up quite a bit at the perimeter, which I'll find myself at as the small forward. And on the offensive side of the ball, I will be doing a lot of pick and pop / running open and just shooting it like my name's Klay Thompson out here. Yes, I do know Klay doesn't set screens. Now, I do know this video does say it's about 27 minutes long, but I ain't gonna lie to you, that's because there's about 15 minutes worth of cutscenes. But outside of that, there's a good chunk of gameplay where you see me and the Indiana Pacers go head-to-head against Bradley Beal, Kristaps Porzingis, and Miles Bridges, who I never knew was on the Wizards, even though I remember seeing them trade tracker. But I forgot he was on the Wizards, and I only realized it when this man started dropping buckets on me and my teammates. Now, as you can see before the game, I decided to jump into Chris Brickley's gym where I decided to get some shots up in order to, warm myself up because there's going to be a lot of pick and popping from the top of the key for me. But yeah, I'm going to quickly head out, let the cutscene come through and play through so you can see these long-ass cutscenes. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
MP, nice to meet you.
Oh, you know my name.
It would be weird if I didn't.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You're right on time for your meeting with Mr. Novak. Elevator's over there.
Cool, cool. Yeah, thank you so much.
Olive.
Olive. Wow, that's a nice name. It's a pleasure to meet you, Olive.
Nice to meet you too. Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
MP,
What's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the pen down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're gonna need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay. Yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We identify key influencers in our biggest target demos, and we develop strategy to win their affections.
Wait, so you're telling me my playing time is dependent on what? Whether Johnny TikTok thinks I'm base or something like that?
I know, it's ridiculous. But everything's connected. If we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, the governors aren't happy. When the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
Okay. I just want to be a pillar in this community, man. So if we can find a way to make this, win the city initiative be a part of that, I'm sold. But I also don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
All right.
Look, I've already talked with your whole team about this impressive group of people, by the way, and they're going to take a lead on it, okay? But my door is always open.
Freddie, man, I appreciate your transparency, man. Truly.
Just doing my job. Believe me, it is an honor to work with someone as talented as you, MP. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
What up, kid?
What's going on, man? Yo, I appreciate you being here, but like I said, you ain't gotta do this.
What? This is the in-person treatment that you hired me for. Look, just remember this day when Barry and Associates shows up, trying to see if you need a new agent, all right?
All right, yo, fair enough, man. So where do we start, man? Let's go on this little tour.
Well, are you ready, Sire?
Don't do that. Cut the little butler act, man. Act normal, bro.
Yeah, that didn't even feel right.
Yeah, I wasn't.
All right, but check it out. First up, we have the only runway in the world that can compete with Paris Fashion Week.
Yeah, bro, that looks like a pretty normal hallway to me.
Yeah, to the untrained eye, it's a normal hallway. But we both know that them pregame walks have made fashion icons out of Russell Westbrook, SGA, LeBron James. I mean, the branding possibilities are endless, man.
All right, I see you.
Now, look, once you get some shine on the court, getting your fashion bag, photographer's gonna be all over you, bro. And the best part is, all you gotta do is show up ready to work, looking fly.
Come on, and I can do that, can't I?
Yeah, maybe with a little bit of help you can. Sure,
I get
but,
fly- I get
look,
fly to
it don't
you.
even matter. Right now, I just want you to focus on your game, right? Fashion can come later. All right, so check this out.
Talk to me.
Down this way, you got the press room. Now, anytime you got some post-game media availability, this is where you're gonna wanna go.
Okay.
Now, Ashley will meet you tonight after the game to walk you over, give you some more pointers, but typically it's gonna be on you to make sure you don't miss these opportunities. I mean, opening yourself up more for the press is just better for you. I mean, but you're a natural-born leader, you get that.
Bro, I do this, man. I could do media in my sleep.
All right,
you know this.
Well, one more note on that. The media is allowed all through this hallway. So you might get stopped for press time just when you're walking around. And because I said that, you are under the microscope here, all right?
Bro, you ain't gotta
Act accordingly, that's all I'm saying.
You ain't gotta make it sound so intense, man. I got this.
All right.
What else you got for me?
All right, well, down here is also the arena manager's office. You probably not gonna go there much, but just so you know. And also there's your standard, generic meeting room. Now, once again, you're probably not gonna use it much, but, I mean, could come in handy if you need to have a private conversation.
Right. Away from the prying eyes of the tabloids, right?
Yes, look at you paying attention. I
know
like
a little
that.
bit, man.
And then down further a little bit this way, you've got the locker room. And looks like Coach Graves is waiting for you, actually.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it. Now, I gotta shake some hands before tonight's game, but You go out there and have fun, man.
Appreciate it, man. Again, man, it's always good seeing a familiar face in new settings.
Man, don't even mention it. That's what I'm here for. Have a great game, man.
All right, man.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Still on my job, coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen, people perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
Hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in. Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our 6th man to start the season.
6th man. Okay, can't be mad at that.
I thought you'd be a little higher in the joy scale than can't be mad at that.
Joy scale. Coach, you a life coach on the side? Getting a little pocket money there?
Yeah, I joke when I'm upset too.
I'm not upset. It's just I haven't come off the bench since my freshman year of college. And before that, never, really.
I get that. But 6th man at this level is a big responsibility. People have long careers in that role, and you haven't even played a game yet.
I feel you, man. It's just I have high expectations for myself, and I'm not exactly at a 10 on the joy scale just yet.
I get it. 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Nah, Coach, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
Okay, tell me, which NBA cities are on your travel list? San Antonio. I want to see the Portland. I want to see the Rockets. On the second Chicago. Plus, you can get one. I want to try the movie Detroit. Yeah, like a big stadium or
Okay, so straight into the game we go. I'm not gonna lie to you, this little section right here, even though it lasts only a few seconds of you running through the tunnel, I really do enjoy the fact that they added this to the game. This brings, like, it's weird to say, but it brings a little bit of a new element to it, because it's nice to run through, plus when you hear the trash talk, it is what it is. Now, as you heard in the cutscene from Coach, we are the 6th man on the team, which is as expected, because obviously, when we finished the Summer League, it did say for an A+, 6th man, plus we do get 24 minutes on the court to start with. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, coming into this game, I knew I wasn't going to play the greatest defense. I was going to try my hardest. I was going to do my best. But I knew 2 things were going to be my weakness. Defense and rebounding. Because we didn't improve. We improved the perimeter defense, but we didn't improve it to a point whereby we have badge points to run with where we can stop it. And for those of you who don't know, we have 0 badges on this build at this current point. So, stepping on the court, my first thing is this. I'm just going to run some Mike D'Antoni type of defense and offense, which is plain and simple. We go outshoot you. You can take as many layups as you want. So as I said, first things first, I'm coming on the floor. I'm automatically trying to set picks to get a pick and pop situation, or just run through somebody and run to the hole, hopefully get an outlook pass. Now I set the screen for Duarte. He ignores it. I can find myself a little bit open. First jump shot out of the game, money. Now I'ma say, this build might be Steph Curry like, cause boy, oh, these boys could not hold me this game. Now, obviously the matchup we do have to start off with is me guarding I have no idea who. But I wanted to switch on to Bradley Beal at some point in this game because, yeah, I ain't trying to have this dude cook us. So coming on the floor, again, I'm looking to set that pick and pop situation. Doesn't happen. So as soon as I get the ball, looking for a pick and roll, try and fake a shot, nothing gets open. Get lucky here because I ain't going to lie, I thought he was going to miss that. Back on offense again, setting the pick. I'm looking for myself. Like, I'm looking to call my number 50 times. Now, obviously, my screen is ignored, but again, I look. That happens to be the dumbest shot I've ever seen. But yeah. Yeah. Alright, so now we're on defense. Bradley Beal and Kristaps Porzingis were giving us the business this game. Like, nobody could stay in front of Bradley Beal. And Kristaps Porzingis was just some defensive god that went on the offense who just spread the floor or just bang it on everybody under the paint. So we come back on offense, my instant play, set that hard pick, jump shot. Like, I really was top of the key. They might have well called me Cash Nasty because I was hitting these things like no man's business. Running down the floor, I am looking for the ball because one of the things I will be doing is, even though I don't have a driving layup or driving dunk like that, if I get a size mismatch, I'm going to post somebody up. And as you can see right here, pump fake him, up and under, and one situation straight off the bat because as it is, if he's little, we taking his ass into the post because I'm like 6'8". But yeah, I forgot that we had no free throw on this build, so as you can see, we did miss that one, which is kind of embarrassing. Now, obviously, Wizards on offense. Quick diamond to Bradley Beal. Because I have no interior defense, he manages to just go straight over the top of me. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be taking that for quite a bit because I don't know what attributes to personally attack when it comes to these few VC that I do have. But the one thing I do know is pick and rolls. As I said, you switch the ball to me, I'm gonna just run a pick and roll because at this point I cannot take anybody one-on-one and I'm not gonna be stupid enough to try it. But if I'm up the floor without the ball in my hands, I'm gonna set that quick hard pick, roll out, pop it, and just, oh. Listen, if you haven't tried the Paul George jump shot and you're a forward, try it, because trust me, this thing is money. Porzingis puts up a terrible shot. I grabbed my first rebound of the game. That was a decent sight for me because I did not expect to grab many. I try it again, pick and pop, get the ball, pump fake, kick it. Notice IDV's in the air, drive, straight foul. Now the issue here is I did remember that the free throw is hella low. So at this point I said, man, I really got to time this. So first free throw goes up. We do miss it because it was quicker than I expected it to. But as you know, you missed the first one. Second one, we get that thing straight off the net. Now, back on defense we go. And yeah. Now, whilst on defense, I ain't gonna lie to you. Get a quick little, they score on us. But, you know, son, anything you can do, I can do better. Because I come back down the floor, find the ball, pump fake, kick it inside to Halliburton, nicely bangs it home. And I'm just like, yeah, you know, this is still a close game. Like, we really in this. We can still win this game. It's only a 2-point game. Kuzma puts up a terrible shot. I get a nice-ass rebound. I'm running the floor. I'm looking to gun this ball up court. Now that the ball's on my hands, I'm trying to find myself in the corner. Turned out to get nothing. But we're back on offense one more time. Again, I'm looking for a pick-and-pop situation. TJ McConnell luckily hits the screen. I get the ball back out. Knock that down. I did want that to be a 3, but unfortunately it was a 2. So, we moved. Back on defense. Quick time, now I got the matchup I want me against Bradley Beal. I ain't gonna lie, Porzingis moved me with that screen, and nobody picked up for me. So as you can see, Bradley Beal got a nice jumper straight out of that. Ball's back in my hands. I'm looking for the pick and roll. Swing it out. This is why I gotta do live comes, because at that situation, I was pissed. But we're back on offense again. I set a pick situation. Don't manage to get the switch that I want, but I roll to the hoop, slam that home. I ain't gonna lie to you, for a 75 overall, which I believe this build currently is at, this build is me. Like, if I manage to get this thing maxed out, oh yeah, you gonna catch me in the wreck. I am really waiting to run this build in the wreck because I do know it will be unstoppable. Now, managed to get a stop right at the end of the half. As you can see, we go down. We're down 8 going into the half. In my head, this is still a close game. I'm shooting 3 for 3 from the 3-point line, 16 points. Like, I'm doing everything I can do. However, situations like this just ain't acceptable. Miles Bridges knocks down an easy 3-pointer because nobody decides to pick him up. So to make up for it, as you can guess, pick and pop situation, I set a screen. Fortunately, point guard runs backwards into it, find myself open, knock that 3-ball down, straight back on defense. Now also on defense, they kick it inside. We get a fortunate block. Try to run it up the floor and find ourselves in a good situation. I swing it to the open man. Like, you have to knock these down. Back on offense again after a nice little rebound by myself. I'm running it up the floor. I'm low-key looking for someone to cut behind me, which luckily Vitaze does. And you know what I'm saying? I find him for the nice little layup. But the issue with that is they quickly retaliate with Kristaps Porzingis all the way down the floor, and he lays it up over the defense like we're not there. So we go straight back on offense. Again, I'm looking for a pick and pop situation. Managed to find it. Like, I was money in this game. I was money. Like, the pick and pop's gonna be my bread and butter until the point whereby I have a nice enough handle that I can take people one-on-one with a decent amount of speed. Said it again. Obviously, this time they don't switch off. Call for a pick, roll, kick it. Fortunately, Vitaze manages to bang it over Gafford, because if he didn't, I ain't gonna lie, like, it's looking peak right now, because we are down 6, but it isn't a close game. So I try again to set the pick and pop situation, get the ball back, and luckily get bailed out on this shot. Like, I was putting it up. I said, screw it, we ain't getting a decent shot, but either way, I'm gonna put it up. Knocked down the first free throw, because obviously, as I said, even though we have a rating of like a 50-something, I didn't manage to get the timing. But on the second one, I wasn't so lucky, so we missed the second one. But as I said, you missed the first one, you make the second one. So we made the third free throw. And yeah, it's now a 4-point game just before the fourth quarter. All we really got to do is hold out, because 4 points, that's quick. That's a quick 2 buckets. We in the lead if it's 3s, a 3 and a 2, or just generally 2s. But shooting like this ain't gonna bring us back. The one thing I noticed about this Pacers team I was playing with them was we have very little room for mistakes. Like, Tyrese Halliburton, main reason I joined this team. Oh my lord, I say main reason I joined this team. The main reason I joined this team is because this is a Paul George build. But players like Tyrese Halliburton were part of the key to me joining, because I was like, yo, in real life, the man is cold as hell. Get a quick little pump fake here, drive, kick the ball, because I see Kuzma trying to get a charge. Mistakes like this is what's going to lose us a lot of games. But again, look for a pick and pop situation, can't find it, call for a screen. I'm rolling, swing it out one more time to Tyrese. Misses another one. Like, at this point, I was thinking to myself, son, it's me or nothing else, because this team ain't doing nothing. So come down the floor again, pick and pop situation. Fortunately, Tyrese pulls this on his own, manages to knock it down. We're back within 6. Back on offense again, but we're down 8. Pump fake. I'm driving by thinking I have an easy one. Porzingis meets me at the cup, manages to stuff it. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it was, at this point, legs were getting tight. It was becoming a real stiff game. Pause. But yeah, move the ball. Porzingis rolls towards the basket. Get nothing there. So I'm quickly covering back. In my head, I'm really just trying to play a little bit of help while staying on my man. Here comes, we managed to get a stop, fortunately. Rebound, which ain't mine, but we're leaking back out down the floor. In my head, get open, set a pick. And yeah, knock one more. Yep, there it is. The very first miss from 3 that we had in this game, and it happened to come at the worst moment, because if we had made down right there, that's a 5-point game, which could have been a big swing because we managed to come off a few stops. But Bradley Beal comes down the floor, knocks down a step back jumper, and man, yeah, these boys were having our number at this point, because we now down 10, and Tyrese Halliburton throws a stupid alley-oop, and to nail the dagger, Miles Bridges comes down the other end and just knocks down a 3 in our face. Now, obviously, I am still trying to bring us in this. Fortunately, find myself open again, knock down another 3, but it's just a little bit too late in the words of too late in the words of JoJo. And yeah, they managed to dribble the ball out, and as you can see, the Wizards come away with this game 119 to 109. I ain't gonna lie to you, it did hurt a little bit, but hey, we did the best we could. We finished the game with like 27 points. I think we had 3 rebounds and like 6 assists. So it was a good showing for our very first game. Actually, you will see the My Player recap in a sec. It was a really good showing for our very first game. 5 assists. And we shot 86% from the 3-point line. Like, what more can we do? Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, which if you did, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, we'll be out with episode 4 really soon, because I am enjoying this. Anyway, I'll leave you to the final cutscene.
Okay, I will
Deuces.
let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, I just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? I mean, he's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, I mean, that's not really his reputation.
So...
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I mean, I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind. See what they want to talk about and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet.